Those are just coming on. We are going to try something different. Today is a Sunday session. We want 3 open leagues per session, of course, like usual. Playing the first league or all the way is up to you. Requirement is that you live in the region listed, and also with a wide connection. 373 or 4. But there's gonna be a third room just in case we need to get something to fix. So you'll see 3 rooms with Akai's name on it. Jackie is for North America, Leo is for Europe, and Duo is for a test room for those who can't get into the Jackie or Leo room due to the Round Zero bug. Alright. So let's get these things made up. And posting on the cosplay league for North America using my Jackie, using my PlayStation 5 account. Today's code is 0419. Streaming, commenting. North America. Maybe Cena. Wait a second. 0419. And I got Neil the Hunter in there. So hey, how are you doing? Glad that you can participate. Hopefully these are a good experience for you. Let's see. Okay. Blurring's in here, awesome. Actually, if there's anybody in the outside watching, if you can, when you see 3 league rooms with my name, could you take a screenshot and send it to me? I would like to do that for it. We're going to trust this third room, the dual room. It's for those who have trouble getting into the room. This is the Round Zero bug that has been mentioned multiple times. 1904. So everything's set correctly. I think so. I got Cascan. Thanks for playing in the my Switch room earlier, Cascan. Europe is hosting cosplay league for Europe on my Steam system. 10061.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
We're going Sandro.
You're no match for me.
Alright. Getting things here. Then we go post around. Where's my phone? There's my phone.
Round 1. Ready, go!
That's what happened to my Steam?
Knockout!
There it is. Alright.
Round 2. Ready,
Alright, we got quiz here also. That's 4 players. Once we get these 4 for each room, and I've posted everywhere, we'll start the countdown. Posting on Steam first. So,
knockout!
10061.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
This is 33829. Hey, welcome Sago.
Ready, go! Excellent! Round 1.
You're no match for me.
Alright, we have players already in both rooms. We're looking for at least 2 more in Europe. More people will join as I post around to the different social sites. Hey, welcome RJ. Just remember, you actually now see 3 rooms, league rooms. The normal Jackie rooms for North America, hosting on the PlayStation 5 this time. For Europe, it's the Lyon room. Same way, same passcode, how format is. Alright. I did make a 3rd room, the dual room, that was intended to basically make sure that if anyone do experience that round 0 bug, they could try to be a spectator in that room to see if that fixes the connection issues some people mentioning they have with the game. I got Rusty in here also now. Also 3 people for Europe. And we got welcome RJ's in here too, and Rare Entity.
Round 3. Ready, go!
So if you have trouble entering the rooms, try going into the duo room as a spectator. It was mentioned that being a spectator in another room might reset your connection and you'll be able to join actual rooms that we're hosting leagues. Okay? And we can actually use it for something else too, but right now that is it. And if anyone's listening to the stream and haven't got into the room yet, if you don't mind, take a screenshot for me with all my 3 rooms I'm hosting, and so that I could use that for a PowerPoint slide later on. Pause it. Let's go post it on
Round one. Ready? Round one. Go! Ready? Go!
Tuesday Night Mystery is quiz.
Knockout! Round two. Ready? Go!
Thanks for stopping by in the Duro room, Rusty.
Ready? Go!
3389. And the room is 1061.
Round three. Ready? Ready? Go!
We got a lot of people in the. We already got 7 people in Europe. A2 scoops the face. 7 people in North America. That's good. I'd like to see both Europe and North America being filled. And not on stream is the Duro wheel. Alright, LD Wells is trying it out. Let's see if it works. Hopefully LD Wells can let me know. Alright. I saw LD Wells join the room and see if he has issues getting to the other room or join as a spectator. Or maybe he has to play a match or so. So hopefully he can hear me and let me know the issue. Hey, LD Wells able to join. Did it actually work? Did that actually that actually fix the issue? We had to ask people. Alright.
Better run home to Mama now. Let's see how many seconds you'll last. Are you ready for this? Let's see how many.
Round one. Ready? Go! Knockout! Round two. Ready? Round two. Ready? Go!
Alright, what am I looking for? Let's go post 2 more places I have to post and then we'll get these countdowns started.
Excellent! Round three. Ready? Go! Excellent!
I've got grace and power. You've got zip.
Knockout!
1061, PD.
Round four. Ready? Go!
Alright. 10 people went now for switch to spectator. Hey, Lucky B. Put myself here, spectator. Yep.
Hey, Kai.
Hey, Sasuna, how are you?
I'm doing good. I was just putting in some
Awesome.
furniture.
Oh, new furniture? Is that you
Yeah.
have to assemble or is it
It's just I assembled from IKEA. Yeah.
okay?
Round 2. Round 5. Ready?
Eso también me open esta vez. Bastante
I
flojo.
let's see. Let me pull some PlayStation and we'll start the countdown. Yeah, so if anyone's trying to get into a room and can't, try the method of going into that duo specific room. Here, let me put that as forward bigger screen. Oh, was that your chair squeaking?
No, that was yeah. It was. It was.
Okay. Um, yeah, so if you can't get into a room, try and be a spectator in that other room I made and see if that, and then going back out and see if that fixes the issue.
Knockout.
And if it does or does not, let me know. I saw LD Welsh try. I'm not sure if that.
Better run home to mama now.
All right, just one more place to post, and then we'll start the countdown for both rooms. So that sounds like you had a wonderful time yesterday at your offline gathering.
It was very interesting.
So is that your
Um,
office? Is that your office space, or
so
you
it's my
rented?
office space from my building, right? So yeah.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
I'm sorry. This is my ratchet.
Yeah, I could hear the ratchet. I was singing. Sunday room.
So yeah, the team suggested to call it boardroom beatdowns.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about that, but it's definitely catchy.
Did you is this gonna be a planned regular weekly or bi-weekly monthly gatherings you guys gonna do?
Generally monthly, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Round 3. Ready?
Okay, North America was 33829, 33829, 00419. All right, everyone's posted. So we will go and do the countdown of start each league for 5 matches after both matches are finished playing. Again, you'll see 3 rooms. Actually, if anyone haven't joined the room yet, if you take a screenshot and message me showing that there's 3 Akai rooms, that'd be great. I appreciate it. I use that as part of the slides. Um, but some people has mentioned that if you have trouble entering a room, that if you go into another room and be a spectator, that might fix the issue when you try to join the actual room that you want to get into. So if you do try that method, let me know. Let's see if it works. Now, it's specific. You have to be a spectator, right? It's not joining the room and playing. Or do you know?
I've heard that you're supposed to be a spectator.
Spectator specific. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. There's not 3 controllers, so I got to Hydration Homie. It's the new player, Hydration Homie. If so, welcome. But if it's a different name for someone who's been playing, let me know too, so that I can keep the stats updated correctly.
Es que lo quería abrir. No lo podía abrir por otro plan.
All right, 5 matches before we begin each league. Countdown has started. Let's see. North America League is mission A.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready? Go. Round 3. Ready?
So Coke. Alright, 5-match countdown has already started. The North America room and the Europe room. Passcode is different, so you don't accidentally join the wrong room. Again, Europe is the Leon room. North America is the Jackie room.
Ready, go!
I've got 13 players now for North America. Obvious Cree join. Hydration Homie, new player, I believe. Trusted J returning back for a while. Grieber's here, awesome. RJ, let's get this out.
Knockout!
Better run home to mama now.
Alright, 4 matches before we begin both leagues. We got 8 in Europe, 13 in North America. So they do my normal play to something, superstition.
You'll enjoy this, trust me.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Yeah, so for those who's not familiar, actually let me do that now. Yeah. Those who's watching might not be familiar. Just gonna put this back on a bigger screen. Each session we run 3 leagues per session. You could play in all 3 or just one. It's kind of up to you and your schedule. We just ask people not to join the room when the league is actually running because it does affect people's matches. And at worst, it might actually cause the match to disconnect, and so someone automatically gets a win. So join only during intermission and not when the league is running. So right now we have not started the league, so join now. You can play multiple characters if you play in different leagues, but in a single league, stick to one character. Requirement: let's play within the listed region with a wire connection. If you have a lot of you have bad connection with you, I might have to ask you to leave. We do recommend this is an entire continent delay setting of at least 3. If you live on one end of a continent, it might be better to set your delay setting to be at least 4. Alright, there's a lot of people with different opinions. Treat these as neutral ground, like Switzerland. Alright, and you communicate with us. After communication, we'll try to make these rooms a much more smoother experience. Alright. Oh, hi, Stu and Peck, how are you? Alright, got that set. Let's go. Okay.
I've got grace and power. You've got zip.
Alright, rematches before we begin both leagues. Yeah, of course. What RJ's mentioning here, check if you don't have any gray bar connections from anybody in the room. If it does, it usually might cause some issues. So we try to get all those great connections out of the way now. We notice that we're not getting much game freezing no more, but we still have issues where if you have a gray bar connections, it might just disconnect the match and automatically give someone a win during the league, which is better than your game completely freezing. Oh hey, Hostile Snowy, GG's in rank in the last 2 days or so.
Round 2.
Okay, what am I looking for here? I'll go try and fix something, yeah, let's see. Here.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
Let's get back in here. Yeah, we got 3 spots remaining in North America, 8 spots remaining left for Europe. Titles. Alright, 2 more matches before we begin. For North America. 2 more matches before we begin for Europe. In sync. Let's do that. For those watching the stream for the first time, Steel Impact. Do I know about the Victress Pro BFG Reloaded controller? I do not. Victress is a pretty like a high caliber company making arcade sticks that are very popular, right? Maybe just Sesson would know more about that, or anyone else know about the Victrix Pro BFG Reloaded controller? Test it? Yeah.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Let's get the names of people in the list here. Hydration homie.
Round 4. Ready, go!
And also, this stream is kind of going work in progress. Still not how I wanted to actually envision the player information showing up. So, but that's something that you'll see continue to evolve with time. Alright, one last match before we begin the North America room.
Round 1. Ready, go! Ring out! Round 2. Ready, go! Round 1.
Steve, Sandro, Ventura, here he come, Box Pizza Cat.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Weird for.
Round 4. Ready, go!
¿Qué?
Sorry?
¿Lo encontraste?
Okay.
Round 4. Ready, knockout.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. I was wondering. Case
My
what?
wife
Why?
Yeah, my wife was, well, we're looking for a piece that we lost.
Okay.
So she
Alright.
found something, but she didn't find actually that same piece. It's just something else.
All right, guys. Good luck and have fun. 13 players, so it's gonna be a long league. Everyone will at least get 5. So that would take about 15 minutes or so.
Round 1. Ready, go!
All right, good luck, guys. Have fun. 9 players for Europe, 13 for North America.
Ready, go!
For Europe, if you want to join that later on, it's going to take about 30 minutes or so. And now, please do not try to join the room while these leagues are running. Open 16A.
Excellent!
Let's hide the status text.
Ready, go! Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout!
Neo the Hunter, Genesis Frenzy, Cat Scan, RJ.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Genesis Frenzy, RJ, Future Homie. Six more players to find.
Ready, go!
Hey, Dewalt Creeper. Thanks for stopping by. Sounds like you guys had a really great time um, yesterday, the Marion Gathering.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Ready, go! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more players. 3 more players I need to find.
Forgot to train, eh?
Oh, we got someone disconnected from the room. 484. Okay. Cool. That's unfortunate. We have connection issues. Alright, who am I missing? We're RJ, Chris, I think it's Chris is who I need. Chris and Guibert.
Round 1. Ready, go! Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
10, 11. Well, let me see one more player.
Round 3.
Check it.
Go! Knockout! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Round 4. Ready, go!
Oh, we have so here's people's streams who are
Knockout!
my desktop.
Heavyweights are nothing to me.
Okay. Switch things up. Alright, so people are streaming. Neil the Hunter is streaming. He's a Sarah player in the North America League. I got Blurring. Plays Vanessa.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Bastian Weiji Mars playing. Let's give it some time and see if it actually still pulls or not. We cover it after a bit.
Round 2.
Do you guys have gray bar connection with each other, Box Pizza? Alright, so 4i4 and Nebuha as got disconnected from Loon. Fortunately.
Knockout.
I think I got everyone who's streaming.
Ready, go.
Posted. That's enough. Sorry.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go. Excellent. Round 5. Ready, go. Excellent.
Join the room. Oh, sorry, Pure Black Kill. You had to wait a bit before you could play.
Round 1. Ready, go.
We'll put the North America one on the big screen since we're alternating.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go.
That's 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Round 2. Ready, go.
7, 8. Oh. Nation homemade origin.
Ring out.
Quick look. This is obviously 2 scoops. That's what I'm missing. Alright.
Round 3. Ready, go. Excellent.
Alright, we down to
Round 4.
round 6. Alright.
Go.
Currently, we have Fox Pussycat undefeated. Watch it, we got 2 disconnects.
Excellent. Round 5. Ready, go.
Alright, let's go do the European players first, since
Ring out.
their league will finish before the North American ones.
Don't worry, pal. I won't forget you. Round 1.
Alright, in the North America side, let's see what's the stats here. We have Cessna, Parasite, both undefeated, and Rare Entity. So those are 3 players everyone should try to give them a loss. Everyone should be close to each other. That's what we want to see. Alright, let's go to the sources. Alright, let's go to who's participating in the leagues so far. Alright, Fox Pizza Cat is currently leading right now in this first league. Ignore the play John, but he's playing John now, replacing Taka. This is the text there is a little outdated. Still working on improvement on sending people's information. But now his roster of characters he plays first league is Leon, second league usually is John now, I'm guessing, and Akai is his third character that we use. Waging Mars participated yesterday. As you can see, playing right now against Sandro. Both of them are league leaders in the past. Nepuha, one word is 2 words. He got disconnected from a real crash with Fox Pizza, but he's been playing Jackie a little bit more often. By a couple finishes yesterday. Got Westy, second participant. Always want people to participate regularly so others can play. Sago looks like he has taken Duo as his third character, so if anything, it's most likely going to be Leon, Jeffrey, and Duo in that order. Kind of like a Fox Pizza Cat, but let's see. Lucy Pranche. Yep, playing Leon in the first league, so I'm ganking Jeffrey second league, third league Duo. And of course, you see Sandro here playing against Raging Mars, round 5. Again, both have been league leaders. Sandro has been league leader twice now. Duo is not found upon here though, so you're more than welcome to play Duo. It's the mass production version of Duo.
You'll never be a match for me.
Okay, round 5 match between Sesson and Genesis Frenzy. Alright. Lucky B, high player. Set. And then one just start recently playing. And of course Waza coming back. Plays Brad and John. Put this on the North America side. I think that's it. Oh, and 40i4 came to play, but it looks like he already got disconnected, which is unfortunate. So yeah, we still have these issues happening. Alright, let me switch over to the North American players. It's a sack. Alright, players in the North American League today. Participating for the first time in these league sessions, Hydration Homie. So welcome. Looks like he plays Brad. Got RJ, participant today. Him. Usually a Sunday participant. Cascan plays Wolf. Was it first time participated last weekend, so he's not a newcomer no more. This is his 4th session already. Hopefully he continues enjoying this, and this is a good experience and learning experience too. Genesis Frenzy is still on his Pi one in the leagues. I wonder if he's ever going to switch over back to Ollie.
I've got grace and power. You've got zip.
Neo the Hunter also streaming right now, so you can watch it from his point of view. We got Sago versus Sandra. I think this is the last round for Europe. Yeah, this should be the last round for Europe, I think. 6. 2 more rounds remaining for Europe. North America side, let's see. We still have Cessna and Rare Entity undefeated. Tri-City has his first loss courtesy of Rare Entity. We have Cascan versus Chris on the stream. Alright, it looks like Rare Entity is now going to be quite regular here, so I'm glad to have him participate. This will be his 3rd session. I got 1st place finish this day. Oh, no losses. I think the person got closest to a perfect record in a large league might be Shidosha. Tri-State returning for the first time for 2026. Leve player who got 3rd place at Texas Showdown recently. Plays a lot of different fighting games too. I think he's also plays Soul Calibur. Oh, is it not working?
Round 4. Ready, go!
That's strange. Where's my... Got Average starting. I was supposed to be playing some audio, but it's not coming out, so let me fix that. Oh, we'll fix that some other time. Alright, but Cessna, league leader, weekend warrior, one of the person who has the strong support of these league sessions, really appreciate it. Also currently in undefeated with Weird Entity, and I think their match is playing. Yeah, you can watch Cessna's match with Weird Entity on Cessna's stream. Tiosetsu, Tiosetsu. That should determine who will remain undefeated. And yeah, most likely going to a round 5 match between Cessna and Weird Entity. And got Obvious Creed coming back from season 2. Plays Akira. Blurring. Actually, he got 1st place finish, so I think he has 2 1st place finish now. But it was his first time being in a league with 14 or more players, slowly getting to the point where he's, from what he started 2022 to 2026, it's nice to see advancement in his skill. And look at Cessna beat it. Weird Entity? Yep, he did. So right now Cessna is the only one undefeated. Guy Guibert coming to participate for the first time in season 2, and he should be close to becoming a Weekend Warrior title for the stream. And for those who heard about the in-game titles, I apologize about that. Hopefully, Sega will be able to figure out what's the issues, and in the next couple of months or so, people will get the in-game titles. And Chris currently has a 4-league streak of finishing in the top 50%. Also, last weekend he got a second and third place finish for the first time, I believe. And 2 scoops of face. Last time he participated, April 11th. It was a milestone participate in 100 leagues. So thank you for your continued participation in these sessions. Alright, that's it. Yeah.
Round 4. Ready, go!
I believe on the Europe side, since that league should be competing soon. I'm trying to figure out why my
Round 5. Ready, go!
something wrong with the stream deck is picking up the audio, so I'm just going to disable that for now.
I want a serious fight!
Alright, let's get the results here. Okay, congratulations to Box Pizza Cat for getting first place, Sandro second, based on plus minus rounds. Rising Up gets third. Thank you guys for playing. Hopefully we don't get any disconnects or something from the second league. And post around, let people know we can join the room. Good to see Neo the Hunter versus Tries today on the North America side. Yeah, please don't join the North America room. That's still ongoing, but Europe, you can join that now. That is a Box Pizza Cat's first place finish for season 2.
Round 3. Ready, go! Round 4. Ready, go!
Alright, after this match between Raging Mars and Sago, we'll start the countdown for Europe.
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go! Round one. Ready, go!
Anyone watching the stream, okay, had they tried getting to the first league today and had trouble getting in, please let me know. We have a possible solution.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go!
The solution is trying to enter the third room you see in the lobby, which is the door room. Some people say that if you go into another room and be a spectator, that resets it and so that you can be able to join the room. Please let me know if you do try it, if that does fix the issue of you being able to join or not join a room. Alright, coming down to a round 5 match. Let me go put this on the big screen. You can watch this match between Tri-Today and Susuna in his stream. Giant killing. It's a hit confirmation to that launcher. Oh, that's it. Tri-Today, is that Susuna's first loss? Let's see. What's the status here? We have Weird Entity, 9 wins, 1 loss, and it is Susuna's first loss. So Tri-Today has made that everyone no undefeated person now. So that's good. We want to make this as stressful and fun for everyone. So right now we have Susuna at plus 16, Weird Entity at plus 20. Weird Entity's loss came from Susuna. Tri-Today had 2 losses. I think those are 3 closest to each other. Yeah.
Ready, go!
And we still got welcome Ibrahim, Evra. 7 players right now, 4 matches before we begin.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Round 2. Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Hey, Moot. see if you have trouble getting into room, there's a method that we're suggesting. Try enter the dual room. Let's see. So again, okay, then we won't have to worry about it. So we have 13 players. So it's one more round remaining for North America. And it's 10 plus 10, 119, 10, 123. So it has to be at least, I think, where entity has to lose for any chance for Cessna to win. Cessna will be playing against Obvious Creed. Who does Where Entity play against? Cascan. Right? Awesome. Yeah, for those having trouble getting into room, there's a third Akai room.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Some people mentioned that being a spectator in another room could basically allow you to go back, join the room that you have trouble getting into. So that was made. Oh, the LD, well, it wasn't enough try to get in. Okay, I wondered did that help them? Or to ask them later on.
Excellent! I'm number 1.
We should be getting the results soon for the North America side, so let's go leave it on here. Any more matches before we begin Europe? Oh, 30 cents back in.
Yes, sir.
Alright, what's the results here? Plus 26.
Lost on points.
Price points, yeah. So you defeated Rare Entity. Your loss came from Tresite. I saw that match. So it's pretty close. It looks like Tresite possibly gets
Third.
yeah, possibly third.
Yeah.
Let's get the results. Alright, get some screenshots. Congratulations to Rare Entity for getting first, Cessna second, and Tri-City third. Thank you guys for playing. If you guys want to play in the second league or so, just more than welcome to stay in. Take a break. And those who are done playing, thank you again for playing. People can now join the North America room. We'll post around, let people know they can do so, and once I do that, we'll start the 5-match countdown. Alright, Europe, 3 more matches before we begin that league. 8 players. 8 Poke Suzuki's here. Welcome.
Oh, I got it. Kicked out of your room.
Round 4. Ready, go! Round 2.
Hey, Onyato, yeah, I like it so that no one, I want it so that everyone is close to each other. You know, that's the point, right? So, no undefeated person. Onurelito is a Kage player. Actually, his one-time participant in the Akai, he got first place. I believe that's the same person, Onurelito. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
it is. Yeah, same guy.
Alright, 2 more matches before we begin for Europe, and we're still, let me post around to find places people to join.
Round one. Ready, go! Checkmate. Knockout.
Ebrad is Edra.
Round two. Ready, go!
Glad that you glad you can use leagues to test out your training. Let's see, using it Okisemi setup for 3 hours in lab and got it to work in leagues. Glad that I did.
Round three.
Alright, there you go. Post around.
Go!
Yeah, so after this match between Jensen's Frenzy and Quinn's Chris, we'll start the 5-match countdown for North America.
Round four.
Hey, we got Jimmy in here.
Go!
So we got Pokey and
And
Jimmy joining.
Knockout.
Did I get kicked again? Oh no, I just can't see the.
Oh, we can't see to find the room.
No, I can't see the match today. Like right now.
Oh, okay.
Go!
I got disconnected from watching the match. Don't jinx the room. Let me do the. I'm sorry. Let me do that. All right, we got one more match before we begin Europe's second league. Is the room dying or did the game crash for you guys? The match might have crashed, so I might need to disconnect and rejoin the room. Is everyone else still in the room?
Round one. Ready, go!
Do I need to make a new room? We see right now Jensen's Fancy and Chris still. Okay, maybe it's best that we make a room. What do you guys think? Should I just remake the room?
Maybe.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, on my screen is let's do that, guys. I'm going to just remake the room for North America side. Just a second. Alright, so yeah, let's just redo that. I'm going to disband rooms so that we make sure everyone knows. Weak room create.
Well.
33002.
Round three.
Let me cleanse my soul on the Dural.
Yeah, if again we have this third room, the dual room, that we hope if people have trouble getting into the room, some
I'm
people say that
cleansing
if
my
you
soul.
cleanse yourself, that the dual machines clean you up. Yeah, isn't that what they say with Vanessa? Like she came back in VF5 feeling refreshed after being kidnapped by Judgment 6. I think it was something like that. Because like the storyline lore is that they got killed kind of new also. 9 players for Europe. Yeah, thanks for playing twice a day. Yeah. But that was the storyline was that Vanessa was a bodyguard for Sarah, and then she was kidnapped by Judgment 6, I believe, later on, and felt cleansed after when they found her back. Alright, we're gonna begin the league now for Europe. Good luck, guys, have fun. And we so please don't join the Europe room now, 33002. Okay, 33002. Code. It might have just been a weird VF netcode issue. What's the code? Flavor 0419. We'll update the information here. Alright, we're right now winning second league for Europe. That's a temporary thing right now. If you're looking, there's 2 combos listed out, one for World Stage and one for Ultimate Showdown 2.0. It should still show up for Ultimate Showdown 2.0, but the World Stage version on BFTC has not been updated yet. Alright, let's go. So she's spectator. Oh, Tuesday Night Mystery. Try the spectator mode. Go to dual room. Let me go put that slide up. Try to go into the dual room. World code is 2026. See if we could see if that will help. Tuesday, Chris has said that he can't join the room now, the new room, so to see if that spectator thing actually works. I'm looking for if I've got pushback.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Alright, just beat me up and see if that fixes it. I think they say you have to be a spectator specifically, but let's be up on duel, and then come back into the showroom. So this is off stream the
Round two. Ready, go!
this is the dual cleansing ritual to
From
hopefully
the cleansing room.
Let's see. He didn't do the spectator thing, but he actually joined as a. Alright, just go push me out, Chris. I need to go post around to let people know to do the.
Knockout. Round three. Go. Ready, go!
Alright, this is him trying to be up on duel and see if he could join the room. And he's trying to spectator mode if it doesn't work.
Knockout. Round four. Ready,
Try spectator. Yes. Yeah, the fix they say was to be a Spectre, not a player. So let's see if that actually. I did put Spectre option available, right? Let's see.
round five. Ready, go! Excellent.
Hey, I think it worked. Chris is in the room.
I told you.
All right, we will call this now the dual ritual fixing.
The Dura baptism.
Hopefully it is. Just wait until see if it stabilizes. One thing we know is that that bar does take time for it to stabilize. But we might have the solution to the round zero bug. Crossing fingers. Yes, it's kind of no. He got disconnected for a moment. Alright.
Ah, got me.
Round two.
Right, let me go get the posting everywhere still. After this match between Cessna and Jimmy, we'll do the countdown. Three, 02.
Shake the baby.
Round three. Ready, go!
Done.
Knockout.
5 matches before we begin. We're North Europe.
What can I say? I'm on top.
Oh, where's my phone? What is?
Round one. Ready, go!
Alright, errors posted. We already started the 5 match countdown. If not, we start in the lobby, I guess. Yeah, we did. We completely remake the room. Are you able to get in after that first disconnect? This is getting ready for the second league today, Chanchai. And Chanchai, I think, posted a link to the Virtua Kazamas and Hubs Virtua Takeover tournament that should be tonight. Let's see. Yeah, so the duo thing, it did seem Chris was able to get into the room, but there was still a lot of instability, so later he got kicked out. So we'll see if we did know that Mammoth in the Europe room got kicked out, and then around the second time was able to stay in. So we'll keep the duo room for just a little bit more test experiments to see if it does have any. Alright, 4 matches before we begin.
Round 2. Ready, go!
This is going. Let me go update the PowerPoint stuff. We got Ever joining and Roots.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Hey, thanks for the follow. Oh no, thanks for resubscribing, Marjay. We appreciate it. Right now, we're in the second league for Europe.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
Here time. Okay. Four more rounds remaining, looks like. For Europe. And we currently have Sago undefeated.
Knockout! Round 1. Ready, go!
Then Hook's having trouble getting to room. Akai.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Alright, 2 more matches before we begin.
Knockout!
Alright, so let's see.
Round 5. Ready, go!
People. Alright, so for Europe side, the new participants for the playing the second league, we got Eva, who's been playing Brad. Actually participated yesterday with Brad. Minmut plays Vanessa and Sarah. And Kilikam, who participated yesterday, is also one of the top spots in the Europe side. North America side, we got Jimmy returning back to participate for season 2. And Poki Suzuki also puts in for the first time in season 2. That's it.
Pokey has gotten a lot better. You know, he takes lessons from Tricky.
Awesome. And we still have Sago as the undefeated player in the Europe side, so everyone's goes lost. This matches playing against is he can survive this time. So next round. Alright, 2 more matches before we begin North America side. Let me go check with. Yeah, so I need to go see.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Hey BX Chucky, how are you?
Round 4. Ready, go!
Alright, which characters Jimmy's going to use for League? Playing a lot of different characters.
He plays most of the cast.
Yeah, he does. One more match before we begin.
Round 5. Go! Ready, go!
Oh,
Yes, Spaghetti Confetti. If I remember, Spaghetti Cafe is participating in the VF5 qualifier, online qualifier. I think this is his first time participating in these league sessions. North American room is a Jackie room.
Very good player.
Plays gold.
Yep.
Alright, we might delay game starting the league because I think Ben Hooks is going to try to the dual baptism method.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Alright, Jim Hine also got kicked out, so let me see. Alright, we have this method called the let's see, go into the duel room. Let's close 2026 as a spectator. And then wait for like a 30 seconds, like however you think of, and then exit and we try the North America room. We had one person confirm that he did that, Chris, and then come back, and there were some issues. Like he was able to figure it out in. Okay. Alright, Ben Hooks. Let's see if Ben Hooks able to get into the room. He did the dual spectism. Alright, he's in the room. We're at 11 players, so it seems to work for some people, work for... Alright, it looks like the dual spectism thing does work. We're gonna start the league now. Good luck, guys, have fun. 11 players. But yeah, let's see how stable this thing is. Let's go. People has told me, Susana Joe Will has said that there's this method where if you have trouble getting into a room, go into another room as a spectator, wait for a bit, then get out, and then you're able to join the room. So far, it's kind of mixed results, but at least two people has told me they did. Let's see if Ben Hook's connection is stable in the room. Let's go. While doing this, my Stream Deck stuff to play sound is off now, so we have to figure it out. So since both leagues are running right now, please don't join the rooms. It just makes the people who's playing the matches a much more better experience. Open 16B. I forgot to update that. Let's do that. And we have SEGA undefeated still. Alright, we got Jim, Ben Hooks, and Spaghetti Confetti in the room. Okay, so take that. Ben Hooks, Jim. Oh, the
I assume you're ready.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go. Ready,
I lose connection with the Europe side. It's fixed now. Three more rounds remaining. Let's see, that match is finished. Let's see. 7th round.
I've got grace and power. You've got
One more round, 2 rounds, so about 5 minutes. So about 5 minutes, the room should open, and then 10 to 15 minutes before we start the next league. So about that was close though.
How's it going?
Hey Chanchai, how are you?
I'm good, good. I couldn't join in time, but thought I'd join you on chat. So,
Okay, awesome. Let me just post around, get things fixed here. All right. So it looks like the dual baptism method is 1-4-2. That's for people who did try it. Ben Hooks try it and they will get in, stay in, it looks like. Chris tried it. He was able to be in the room for a little bit longer, but was still unstable, and then so he didn't try again.
I see. I think it's worth a try because it's maybe trying to establish a type of connection. It might not be the same as as some of the people in the room, but at the very least, trying to establish a connection on the server.
So we'll continue the having the dual room for a bit just to see if it is better to have it as an option and see if that does help people. But yeah. Okay. Jeremiah, Ben Hooks, Person. Got Jim. Oh, and Spaghetti Confetti. New challenger.
Inori Spaghetti Confetti is wonderful. Yeah, it's good to have him in the leagues. I think it's good experience for him. He's a very strong player. As you know, he last year was it Combo Breaker? He had a really good performance there.
I'm not sure if it's combo. I'm not sure if he did go into combo breaker. I do remember that in the Open Championship online qualifier. I think I remember because
you're right. But I think he also played in one of the offlines.
Okay, because I remember he had. I think he was matched up against Cessna. Yeah, that's why I remember his name.
Yeah, no, he went through a strong tear. He had an amazing performance in the was it November online qualifier? Yeah. And he's someone that I do regularly fight with, semi-regularly in the Chanchai's dojo. He's very, very active, very strong, and strong from the start, and he keeps getting better.
Wait for this Europe side to finish their matches. This is the last round for them for the second league. Just to say again, my sound for the my little sound device is not working. So Ben Hooks coming back for season 2, Piper novice level. So these leagues are intended for all different levels. So welcome. Jim Hine also is participating. One thing is that we have to just keep track of is like his most wins in the league is 3, so I'm looking to see him get more. Good luck.
I believe in it, but it does take time and a lot. It takes time, but I believe in it. He's got a lot of good stuff in him.
And Spaghetti Confetti joined for the first time in these participating in the Akai leagues for the first time. So welcome.
I would put Spaghetti Confetti as one who can definitely take first place on some leagues already, but we'll see how he does.
All right, let's get the results for Europe.
I said the good thing about go ahead.
All right, congratulations to Rusty for getting first place. Second goes to Sago, and third goes to Razanov. I think that's for playing, and we'll do one more leagues for Europe.
How often has Razanov been playing in the leagues?
On and off. This would be his second session for season 2.
I'm really happy he's playing in these because it's great. Great to have him in.
Okay, let me go put this on the mainstream here. I apologize if things are a little bit slower on my end because now I have 3 systems on and 3 controllers. So I haven't trained my feet yet to control, so I'm using 2 hands with 3 controllers now. So, alright.
So yes, Pi is quite a popular character, especially during any new patch. But right now, you're fighting people that do play Pi regularly. Genesis Frenzy is probably the newest addition. But yeah, and this is going to be tough for Jim Heine because one of the things Leon players can count on when they're developing is his ability to disrupt and his speed, and then also his ability to crush. The thing is Pi is really good at the speed and disruption. And that she's actually better than, technically she might be better than Leon at it. So where Leon kind of requires some setup, she just straightforward will disrupt. And so it's a big developing point. Even for me, it was a really big learning point for my Leon, how to deal with different Pi players. Pretty much anytime a new patch comes out, it's something I have to look forward to right away because I have to see how disruptive she might be, or might, how much better she gets at it too, because she can really stop a lot of what Leon wants to do. So it's a good time for training, Jim. It's a good time for training. So the Leon throw that lets you start a combo is you got to be in a crouch position, and the fast way we do that is 3-3, and then it's forward and throw. So 3-3-6P plus G, or crouch dash into forward punch and guard. Of course, if you hit them with a crouching attack like low punch, you can just go straight into it. So you can do a low punch forward throw, and that will do that combo throw. The combo that I do is actually tough to do, and the timing is different on each character. So I recommend finding a very easy combo, and there are new combo rests that I have not practiced yet in this patch for Leon. He has weird stuff like dash and then do 4 PP after the throw to kind of do some interesting hits that make it so he can do better damage more consistently. I just haven't practiced it yet.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Yeah. So right now, just do whatever you like to do for follow-up, Jim. That'll help you. Do whatever's easy for you. Don't try to be a hero. Some of our Mexican friends would say. All right, Europe intermissions, a fun battle here that we're watching. I'm pretty sure Setsuna doing very strong in the NA League right now. We're all cheering for Setsuna when he goes to EVO Japan. So Setsuna, we're cheering for you.
I was asking which day he's hanging out. I think he told me before, but I forgot. I got Ben Hooks versus Obvious Creed on the North America side, and we're going to start the countdown of 5 matches for Europe. Thanks for playing their moods.
Very nice evade punish by Ben Hooks against Obvious Creed there. It's a nice match watching these two fight.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Alright, yep. So Ben Hooks is using the Pi stuff like PK in the stance. So you got to know that when she does a PK, which is the most common punish in VF, there's a chance that Ben Hooks will go into stance. From there, it's a guessing game for you. It's a pretty powerful way to use that PK. So one of the essential things to learn when you're fighting against Pi is dealing with the mix-up off of things like PK. Very nice punish there. Oh, yeah. I was like, it's guaranteed punish, and they did get the guaranteed punish, actually. So, and why is it guaranteed punish? Because Pi rolled away and did a rising attack, and it was blocked. So anytime, aside from Akira, anytime the opponent rolls away and then does a rising attack, it's minus 15. So like if you see your opponent rolling away from you, not rolling up or down, rolling back, if they're rolling away, be very greedy with your guard button, and then try to guard that rising attack if they do it, and then punish them with the 15 frame punisher. Well, because Pi is good at winning exchanges, yeah, if they have a life lead, then that can be tough. That said, the tricky thing about Pi is actually she is also one of the very unique weight classes. There are some combos that you could do against other lightweights that would not work against her, but there are combos that are very strong against her that don't work on others as well. So Pi is a character where you kind of want to practice your combos in training mode just to know which combos are pretty easy to do but will work against her.
Sarah definitely has strong combos. I think her firepower versus Pi would be, if just gone based on firepower versus firepower, Sarah would have more firepower than Pi. So one thing you won't say we'll have to do is to start learning to maximize your damage combos. Because you want to get if you're basically trading off and you can still do more damage afterwards. One of the things that people should aim to do as you get stronger in the game is if you're losing out based on trades, like if you make the correct guess and you're doing less damage than your opponent when they make the right guesses, in the long run you start losing more. So try to get better at maximizing your damage. It's still something that I don't do, so that's one thing I need to work on if I want to get better at the game.
What I would actually focus on, instead of saying maximizing your combo damage, I would just say improve it. And that's because there's so many ways to improve it, but if you focus on the hardest, biggest combo, that can be a bit of overload on you mentally.
You want consistent damage.
Yeah, so you want consistent damage, but improve that consistent damage, yes.
So if you're just doing a combo that does 50 damage, but you can consistently get it to 60 damage each time you get the right guess, do that and slow build on it.
Yeah. For a lot of games, we do say maximize because, actually in a lot of games, combos are actually pretty hard, but nowadays especially. But that's because obviously the end goal, your end game goal is that you're maximizing your damage. But as a developing player, just gradual improvement is plenty, because there's so much that you got to work on in VF. You got to work on winning combat as well as doing the damage, and so you always have to address both parts of that equation.
Yeah, one way I like to think of playing Virtua Fighter, and this is based on Jimmy, not Jimmy Claymore, but Jimmy as Mehdi Akira on Virtua Fighter 4 days, is that as for Virtua Fighter 4, he wanted to play the game where if he makes 3 right guesses, he wins. So basically, his game, when he makes those choices, or determine which part of his game he's making those choices, that will give him those big damage. That's what he's trying to play at. So if you get better, it's like if you go make the right guess, try to get it so that you have to make less right guesses in the long run.
Absolutely. The good thing is that in this game, especially this game, 1/3 life is a very reasonable thing to do off of big exchanges, like the big points, right? When you do go for like a launcher or you go for a particular punish, 1/3 life is something that pretty much every character should be able to do a decent amount. Some characters might sit more at the 30%, and that's okay. It just means that it becomes 4 critical points instead of 3. But yes, you want to optimize your critical path. Like, what are the things I need to get to happen in this match to completely seal it in this round? So, yeah.
So my opinion is that for those really starting off playing the game first, play where you're basically like 4 to 5 guesses, and to make guesses. So basically, every time you make the right guess, 40 to 50 damage. It's my recommendation. So a throw is like usually 40 damage or something, and build from there. So if you have let me rephrase that. So if you can do a combo that does only 40 damage each time, that means you have to make the right guess 6 times, to 5 times to win. But if you could increase your damage output where it's like 60 damage per right guess, then that means you just make 3 right guesses. And get to 70, in that sense. My math is really off right now, so I apologize.
No, it's okay.
Is it 220? 220, right? The health life bar.
220 with
it's
a ghost. It's like 220 with like a ghost 1 point. I think the ghost 1 point is like, because I think if you do perfect 220, it doesn't it's not something like that. I forgot how that works. You can explain what that one is, but it's like. So
if you could, if you're doing if your damage combo is where it's basically like 60 damage versus 62, it's not gonna make that much of a big deal on the correct guesses. But if you can easily make your combo damage where it's 60 versus 75 or something. You know, a 75 means that you just have to make one less guess. I guess.
Yeah. That said, it the elephant in the room here is you got to play. You do have to play in a way to where you can actually do that combo. What do I mean by that? It means you actually have to use a launcher at some point in the match. If you box without ever using a launcher, well, of course, now you have to win like 10 guesses, right? But if you and so this is where some people are afraid to use the launchers because they are they're trying to play too safe, right? And so you have to. It's up to you to find your ways of getting that launcher to work. And, you know, like Pi would be the double-handed launch, right? 3-3 P plus K. But you have to like let that be your guide, your compass. I need to somehow get this hit to counter hit or to whiff punish or guard punish so that I can do this damage. Because if you're not playing that way, then you know you've defeated the purpose of trying to win in 3 or 4 guesses.
Everything else is kind of set things up for those big guesses.
Yes.
Where we start like, so you know you get your like, safe mid counter hit. You know, learn what your make the guess what your opponent's tendency is when you get that counter hit, and then you could then make sure that you could go for your counter hit launcher or your combo launcher, which takes 4 for 5 of life, or you go for the throw guessing game, which what I would say is average is like 40 to 50 damage on a throw, and the bigger throw is like 60.
Yeah. But some characters are good at whiff punish, right? Like if you play Jackie, you see them whiff in front of you, beat knuckle punch, right? Like easy button press, and now you've got them in a huge combo that can be 40% of their life. You know, but a lot of characters have to set up the things that go more than a third life, and so like Pi, but Pi can actually whiff punish with kick. Like her just by hitting kick, she can whiff punish pretty well. So.
All right, Europe side, we're going to start the last league for Europe after this match between Waging Mars and I think it's Box Pizza Cat. One here, Pi? Yeah, that's Box Pizza Cat. So after this match, we're going to start the Europe's last league. North America, I think we're like more than halfway done with the second league. We get to see Genesis Frenzy play against Cessna. Cessna is streaming, so you can watch it on his stream, Kiyosetsu.
Please follow Kiyosetsu and support him. You know, he does stream quite a bit, and you get to see a lot of amazing North American matches on his stream. You can watch him play against some of North America's greats, and of course you can watch him play in the Akai leagues. So please do follow, support, and watch his stream when he does stream. It's pretty good fun, and he likes to talk to you too. Unless he's like in a like I have to absolutely focus mode, then you understand.
Why is the stream deck? I'm just troubleshooting like connection stuff here. It seems to want to say that the stream deck is playing my the in-game volumes, my PC volumes, which I don't want it to do.
It is interesting watching this streaming era of advertisement, because I think during the Akai League stream right now,
there should be a 3-minute ad break right now. So.
Yeah, I think I just watched like an Under Armour ad for like that was. I don't know if it was women's rugby or women's Aussie rules football, but I don't know if Americans can relate to it as much. They can relate to the drama though. They can relate to the drama of the.
I think it kind of does some cookie tracker, right? Maybe yes.
Yeah.
So you actually click on something.
We don't know what this sport is, you know, but
I forgot to press. I was paying attention to something else. Sorry, guys. For your side.
And Two Scoops says, "I got dogs driving Subaru over here." I think I did see that ad, yeah. But hey, now I do see something that all generations can appreciate: Sour Patch Chews kids. Sour Patch Kids chews. Sour Patch Kids are actually yummy candy. They're terrible for you, but they're pretty yummy. We like that sweet and sour.
Alright, guys, we have right now Blurring is the only one undefeated in the North America side, with Chance's Frenzy and Spaghetti Cafe at 1 loss, and Jimmy Kramer at 2 losses, playing Pi.
Alright.
Ad break is over. Thank you guys for your patience. A little bit there, support here, a little bit here and there.
I just saw an ad in Spanish for Audible. And it also kept using the screen glitch effect, so it's like it was blinding my eyes on my screen. Let's see. Alright, Akai League's freezing for me. I don't know why. The stream, I mean.
I might have to hit the refresh button.
It resumed, but okay, now it's fine. Now I'm watching Blurring and Genesis Frenzy. This should be a very exciting match. And Blurring's targeted use of Intruder Hook has gotten is actually quite precise. Could they use it more? Maybe, but where they're using it is so precise that you can't fault it. And I do think this would be a very challenging thing for Genesis Frenzy to work around, because Vanessa's Intruder Hook, which is when you press and hold guard and you press either up and punch or down and punch, is just really, really good. It stops a lot of straightforward answers, and so it's something she wants to do when she's minus. It typically beats a lot of counter hit launchers. It's really good. In fact, this move is good enough that I think that's why this move is like the singular reason I think that Chiwapon keeps putting Vanessa defense stance at really high on this list. There it is.
You can watch Blurring's matches on his stream too. Mr. Kankan? Or is it Blurring out? No, Mr. Kankan is his Twitter account.
Yeah, Blurring M on Twitch.
Blurring out.
Yeah, please follow and support Blurring M. Really fun. I always like I like the way he talks about what he's going through, and every once in a while you get gifted with Blurring doing an impersonation of some kind, and it's really fascinating because he's got his unique voice and accent. So then when he suddenly breaks out into impersonation, it's great.
Alright, so don't join the Europe room now since the league is running.
Alright, so Onelito said didn't know which part. I wonder what I was commenting on when they said that. It looks like that was on the YouTube because I'm watching on the Twitch chat. So I just see it on the Akai feed here.
Yeah, it's 2:59. That was about 10 minutes ago. It's most like a
Okay. Might have been about the throw or
combo
something.
stuff.
Yeah, it's probably about combo stuff. Alright, but
Right.
Onelito, my pleasure. Alright, Jim Heine and Blurring. So Jim Heine, this will be a tough match. Keep it up. Keep a learning approach. And this can be tough. We
I
got
have to ask Box Pizza Cat since he tried the duo baptism room, so
Yep. Checking that connection quality, though we're watching a replay technically, so it's or a relayed match.
and joining the Europe room for this third league. Let's see. Is that
Now,
Joy
if
Killer?
Pi does,
Joy Killer is someone who's returning for the first time in 2026. I believe Joy Killer is also someone who has his Steam Virtua Fighter Discord, not Steam Discord channel, but Steam Virtua Fighter community group. So you could check that out too.
very cool.
Sorry, Chante.
Oh, no problem. I was just saying that earlier, Pi, Box Pizza Cat's Pi did 9kk. You can definitely punish that. So in training mode, it's a good opportunity to practice what you would do if Pi does overcommit to this 9kk and block it.
Yeah, just make sure you choose because of that she's kind of underground. You might have to pick. Not all attacks might hit her, so you just make sure.
You might have to pick up. You might have to use a move that would quote unquote scoop her, right? It's not really, but that's the best way I can put it. So to kind of give you a visual sense or an intuitive sense of what kind of move you might need to do. But I do think like Pi standing K might work because you block the standing no matter what. So I think K might still work even though it's kind of on the ground a bit.
Right. Blurring is currently, I think, guaranteed first place now.
There you go.
9-0. So even if he loses, because the next closest people are 7 wins and 2 losses, which is Genesis Frenzy, Jimmy, and Spaghetti Confetti. This is the last round, so I think it's the last round. 7, 9, yeah, last round. After this match, people can join the room for the third league. You can see RJ versus Jim Hein.
So some people might be wondering, like, okay, I talked about Vanessa's intruder hook, and if you're wondering like ways to deal with it, well, kind of 2 parts. First, understand that it's actually quite guard. It's guard punishable, but only 13 frames. So you got to use like either your fastest punisher, or if your character has a 13 frame punisher, you do that. Second part though is they're gonna try to do it in cases like, let's say you did a low punch, and they blocked it, or no, they got hit by it. That might be the place where blurring would try to use it. So if that is the case, it's a little trickier because you're like, well, I hit with low punch, so I should be okay. You might have to change what move you do after hitting with low punch, or you just might delay your. You might, even though you're in advantage, you might just want to crouch dash and see what they do, and see if you have a sense of when they're going to do it. Or times when they block you, they're not going to do it off of blocking you though. They're going to do it more like, again, I'd say the most common place they would use it is if you low punch hit them into an attack. And so you might have to flat out change which attack you do there. And it might take some experimentation, but at least if you know that that's the situation where it's more likely, you can start trying to come up with ideas of how to punish that intruder hook.
Oh, and Onurito is saying it was the rising kick from rolling is that -15. He didn't knew that.
Jeffrey is tough because you don't know when you can strike back at him. He has strings that are mid, and he has some EX high moments too. So because of that, if you do low punch too much, you might be in big trouble against Jeffrey. It's kind of tough. You might have to work on your. This is a tough one, frankly, but you'll have to work on what you do from guarding, and preferably like some kind of mid attack when you do it. And it might not give you like a huge amount, but it might just slow him down and give you advantage to work with. And then you'd have to construct your points from there. But a lot of times what a Jeffrey can do at developing level is if you low punch too much, they could actually punish you for doing that because some of their strings will just hit you out of it. But a lot of those strings are punishable. Or at the very least, if you learn what advantage you have, you can apply mix-up. Leon doesn't have the best mix-up, so you can just do like 8K and throw. You can mix up between 8K and throw against Jeffrey, and it should be okay.
All right, congratulations, Blurring, for getting first place. Jimmy second. Spaghetti Confetti his first league in the Akai leagues gets third place. Thanks again for everyone playing. We'll do one more league, so those who want to join, you're more than welcome to do so.
Today I'm gonna be chilling. I was gonna join league, but today I'm feeling like I'm just having fun chilling with you here in the chat.
Okay.
And yeah, but I want to see how. But it's also fun just watching everyone play. It's really fun.
Yeah, Blurring has definitely become one of the top harder players to beat now. Using this season, he has I think every session he has participated, he got a first place finish. So he has this little streak going on.
That's awesome. Keep it up, Blurring. Cheering for you. Of course, I'm always the one trying to spoil it for you, but it's a lot of fun, and I really like. Well, I've always loved the evolution of Blurring, but I really like how they're playing Vanessa.
Good to see Sago. Just like Box Pizza, they have a routine where League 1 they play one character, League 2 a different character, and League 3 a third character. So Box Pizza's routine now is Leo, John, and Kai. Saigo's routine is Leon, Jeffrey, and Duro.
You know, like if Durrell throws herself on the ground like that, I do wonder if Sarah can do 2P plus K. I wonder if that would actually hit Durrell off the ground. Though the classic move to hit someone off the ground with Sarah, I think is 1K plus G into K. But yeah, but if you can never get 2P plus K, it's sometimes nice. I do think Sarah's 2P plus K is a move that more players in the West could be using, right? And that's because it's a hit confirmable launcher, and the speed is decent. The reach is not the best, but the reach is very workable. It's very workable. It's like an elbow range. And then it can also hit in interesting situations. So it's a fun move to use. If you get really good at it, then you can start hit confirming into combo, and that's a lot of pressure. And after that combo, there's good Okizeme. Though I do wonder how much Sarah's Okizeme has been affected by this patch. I feel like Sarah's Okizeme in this patch feels to me like it's a little worse. Still amazing, just a little worse. Akai probably will make a title for spoiler, because Akai always likes the spoilers. In fact, I know about Akai. He's always rooting for the spoiler. He wants that number one like winner of the league to change every season because he likes it to be exciting, and so he's always rooting for the spoiler.
Yeah.
So we can create the title Akai's favorite, Akai's pick.
It's like I like to think of leagues in which it's like a sandwich in which you actually compact it and compress it is much funner than much more interesting than enjoyable than fluffy. I'm not sure what the actual word, but yeah, compact. I want to see leagues where everyone's competing and everyone has their own journey, and I'm not going to tell you what to play, but we do want to see everyone find these good experience.
Absolutely. Also, Ben Hooks, awesome to have you. I really hope you can join the third, but I guess it looks like you have to go. But I had fun watching your Pi play, so keep it up. Really good stuff on your Pi, and I hope we get to spar soon.
Yeah, Ben Hooks was the one who had trouble getting into the room and joined the duel room as a spectator and was able to get in, and stay in to play the league. So hopefully that is what, for those who still experiencing the round zero bug a lot, hopefully that will be the case where it does help. Specifically paid $200-$300 for the Switch 2 and Virtua Fighter for you guys to get past the round zero bug. That's a joke, of course, I got to actually play but $200 to bypass the round zero bugs.
Hey Akai, I know that I think you're back in your home now, as opposed to for a while you were with other families to help them. So, but in case you still see your nephews and nieces often, I think this weekend there's a bunch of Switch 2 games on really massively discounted sale at Walmart.
Oh, okay. I'll go check it out.
It might end tonight, but it might end tonight. But double check. The Twitter account Wario64 links to it. But yeah, and these are like good games that are discounted, not like a bargain bin. This is actually one of those rare deals. Maybe I doubt like a Nintendo game would be on this.
Yeah,
because
that's the strange thing.
I don't think it's strange. It's understanding that that's Nintendo's values, like as a company, right? They're very old school, and they see themselves as a toy maker. So their logic follows a lot of some of that, but it also follows we'll just say that they have a strong cultural aspect, and it's like, okay, I know exactly how Nintendo's going to act in this situation because of their values, right? And they're like, we're not going to discount our games almost ever. you know?
Yeah, there's certain games that I would like to get in the long run with this discount, but seeing the strategy of Nintendo, that strategy might not work for me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they don't see it that way. They just see it as this is the value.
Yeah, I understand that. But there's so much other games that I haven't even played yet, so I could trade myself on getting Nintendo's games.
No, for sure.
All right, in the Europe side, we have Razanov undefeated right now.
RJ says Costco has a few titles at 30. I did see a Costco thing too. Yeah. So like apparently Costco's got a sale, and those probably would be the Nintendo games, given what Costco. Costco only picks like the 5 good titles, like to sell. So if there's a massive discount at Costco, that's like a huge deal. It means that it's a quality game usually, or a big popular game.
Yeah, I'm still streaming at my parents' house because I still have to kind of look after things here and there. And so
Yeah.
I do look forward to a point where I could have, where I don't have to always assemble the stream station. Since there's a lot of monitors now, it's become much more of a hassle to set things up and then unset things. But I get this. I'm more at now. I am more at my place a bit more. But yeah,
I feel like not to make this gloomy. I think this past year and this year and this, for the next 5 years, I think it just kind of intersects with like where human lifespan has become in the world, but also the baby boomer generation kind of affecting that point, because I'm definitely seeing lots of people that we know, like lots of people related to family and stuff like that, where it's like that.
I think that might be more that we're just getting older, Chanchai. So people that
we are getting older, so we see a lot. But I think,
Yeah.
but the baby boomer generation is like the last generation that had like, that is the most recent generation that had like the massive population growth. And so that
I think I saw the last census with the United States is that a decrease in our population size, or less babies are being born. I know that's a big issue with Japan, China, and Korea.
Yeah, it is. Though now with my kids, having gone to China, we have now met families in China that have like more than one child now.
Yeah, they removed that restriction, but I think there was a lot of consequences from that too.
Yes, well, there's always ripples. I would say there would be consequences either way. And so,
and then the people, I think there's a lot of people from these cultures where basically having more than one children is not feasible or economically.
Well, as you
difficulties,
as you urbanize the population, yes, the more.
And China has definitely become a very urbanized.
It
has become much more
very industrialized.
Yeah,
both at large scale, at a scale that is actually very
it
stands out.
Like when my parents went back to China like in the early 2000s or 90s, and then a decade later going back, completely different.
Completely.
Yeah, like back then they were saying that a lot of people just riding bicycles and stuff, and now 10, 15 years everything's technologically.
It is all over the place.
It's very impressive.
It is, yeah. You'll see some cities will look different just within 3 years because of the amount of infrastructure building and and interesting parts of the culture too. Because for those that make it, there's this save a lot while you're young and then spend like crazy when you're old, and that's an interesting thing that has interesting ripples to it. So, yeah.
Looks like I can't view this match here on the Europe side, but hopefully their matches are able to keep playing.
Round 3. Ready, go!
But it's like even tomorrow, I'm taking my parents to the airport suddenly because last night, we're now celebrating the life of one of my aunts who took care of me whenever I went to Thailand. But she got to live to a very good age and got to enjoy a very good life, So
We got Ray here. Playing on the PlayStation. He has it on all 4 systems. Alright, 2 more matches
Blade's
to go.
too. Like, he's the guy we ask. It's like, hey, how's it playing on the Xbox? Can you test it out? And he will. How's it playing on the Switch too? Okay, and he's always he's always willing to help, and he loves Virtua Fighter. So it's just really glad that.
And I think at EVO Las Vegas, he helps one step. At least last year he did a little bit too much and had to take a break. But he will be hosting the Hawaiian Suite. I think that's what he calls it.
So, well, the crazy thing last year was that he actually reduced his workload, because he usually does an insane amount for EVO, right?
Because I remember,
insane amount. And last year he's like, I'm just doing Virtua Fighter, and that was still a lot. So,
Yeah, I think he was helping one the official Virtua Fighter tournament, and then there was also a side tournament in which he ran for SEGA. So,
I can tell you he helped consult as well, and so yes, he did a lot, and he was the one, doing all the VF stuff for the Salty Suite. So yeah. It's thank you very much, Ray, for your hard work. Even when you cut the work down, and it's still a lot of work. So, but people should know how much work he does. Just like him and Ka in Hawaii, they should know how much the work they put in. When you have local organizers, it always is quite a bit of work, and
I learned that Shite Fire used to be live in Hawaii. It was part of the Wave group of players.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And so Shite and Ray know each other pretty well. But yeah, I would also say, look, for any local scene, good or bad, if your organizer is a bit eccentric, I would also just remind you that sometimes it takes something special to do this type of role so much in either direction. That's why sometimes you're likely to have a bit of the more interesting people that would help make those locals happen. It just takes something special, right? They could be somebody super nice like me. They could be someone super organized. They could be someone that professionally has to be a jerk even. That's not Ray, by the way. But I know someone who professionally kind of has to be a jerk, and yet that skill works for making events happen too sometimes. So sometimes it takes just this little extra special thing, and sometimes your organizers are going to be the most interesting people in your scene. So just keeping that for perspective.
So Wei just mentioned that he has KawaiiCon next week, which in the past he had tried to get a VF there. So is there actually a VF side tournament there this time at Wei?
This is, we don't have a VF event, but all the setups are guaranteed to have VF. So I think that's gonna be awesome. If Ray's there, VF will always be able to happen. And so I hope that there are some VF players at KawaiiCon, and that they'll play some VF there. And sometimes when you do something like that, Ray and I have played in public places and drawn people to the game just by doing that. And just like last week by doing Portland Axe doing their Virtua Fridays, which I did not organize. The owner just happens to really love VF, and he's watching.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to interrupt you real quick. This is the last match before we begin the last league from North America. So, all right, go ahead, Chan.
But just by simply boosting the signal, it increases your odds, and it doesn't guarantee. But like last week, we have a new member of our Virtua Fighter fighting game community in Portland. Just simply because literally 5 minutes after I posted on Blue Sky, they were like, "Oh, yeah, I'll come there tonight," and we have even more people. So it's one of those where those efforts are not wasted, and they're always worth doing, but they're also worth just to reinforce so other people know that you're doing something. So I'll give shout out to Setsuna, right? Setsuna had the DMV, the DC, Maryland, Virginia sounds like they had an awesome Virtua Fighter session yesterday. So yeah, like a lot of people actually. So RJ asks, what are some of the best places to start a local event? When it comes to fighting games, any fighting game, if possible, wherever your fighting game community is a good start. It's like the best start. It's not the only place, but it's a good start, right? After that, sometimes, actually, if you know college kids that are into fighting games, setting up like a college fighting club is awesome because it gives people on campus something to do, and it gives exposure to a younger demographic that might be open to trying it out, that might actually have time, especially if they're in their freshman and sophomore year. They probably have the time to get into a fighting game. But you can do all kinds of places, right? Let me list the places in Portland, right? Portland has, Monday nights we have the Tap Room, which is 21 and over because it is a tap house, right? But they let us use that space for fighting games. We have Friday nights, we have Epic Gaming, right? Which is a card game friendly game store, your friendly local game store, FLGS. Epic Gaming's awesome. They've always supported the fighting game community. They do it, and there's no cover charge, by the way, in either of these. We've also had Tekken community goes to Ground Control Arcade, which is a retro gaming bar, just to make sure you guys understand what I said there. And then also Friday we had Portland Axe Throwing, which is an axe throwing recreation facility. It's family friendly, and we had kids really enjoy watching us play Virtua Fighter and want to learn Virtua Fighter when we were doing that last week on Friday, right? Do kids do axe throwing? Yeah, it's a family activity. It's like a Norwegian sport, basically. And then we also have, I've put it in a boba shop. I just asked them if it's okay if we play in there, and I know it might be a little loud, and they said no problem. So we've done it at the boba shop across the street from the tap house, actually, because the tap house got full. And then I was like, hey, let's go over to the boba shop over there and see if they'll let us. And they did. And Ray's done it in the boba shop. Ray's done it in the Hawaiian restaurant. I have done many sessions in hotel rooms. In hotel lobbies. In America, we get to take advantage of this in America. Europe and Asia, you probably cannot do this. But in America, you can totally use hotel lobbies for most hotels. Not all hotels. But I've even done it at the Loews Hollywood, which is a very posh hotel. It's a very posh hotel that celebrities stay at whenever they're in town to watch the Oscars, right? But at Loews Hollywood, I had a huge Vainglory gaming session going off in the in the lobby. We've done stuff like that all over the place, so you can always find a place. And in North America, it's actually easier. I've actually gone into an empty, to a shopping center that had like a courtyard area, and I just plopped down there and played, and it's fine. Nobody's gonna judge. They're like, okay, And some people are like, "What is this? Is this Tekken?" And it's like, "Oh, it's kind of like Tekken. It's Virtua Fighter. I love it more, but if you're interested, I'd love to show it to you." So, yeah.
Philly Pekin, if you might want to check Blurring M stream. Blurring M, he is from Texas and streaming right now, so you might be able to get a little bit more information on what is the Texas offline scene like. And I know Texas is a very big state, so. There is quite a few Texas Virtua Fighter players, but I'm not sure where all they are more located. So that could be the first one. And Texas Jackie, who hosts Thursday's Beat Knuckle, you could ask him too. Maybe he'll have more insight.
I will say that Houston is really ripe because they've got the players. So Houston really has the players. I do think Austin has potential, and then the other parts of Texas too. But Texas, like Akai said, Texas is huge. But there are players, and there are players in different spots too. Even like JK Twice is out in Texas somewhere. So yeah, there's a lot of people out in Texas. So Texas has huge potential for having more regular offline sessions.
Think of me and Chan Chai as VF concierge, like hotel concierge. Ask us and we try directly to where we can. To,
We try our best.
it is kind of like a hotel concierge. Is that the my
Yeah,
term?
concierge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
concierge.
concierge,
Concierge. So, New England.
Yeah,
There's
we
VF
gotta get
numbers.
Diva like really signal boosting those Texas sessions. That guy is so cool and chill. Honestly, the Texas crowd is so awesome. Everybody that I've interacted with from Texas in fighting game community has typically been just really really cool. And like you're just like, man, I want to do a session with these guys, you know. Yeah, Chill Pickens said like VF sommelier. So, or some of
What's,
it.
what's that word mean?
It's like a wine connoisseur. It's like a tastemaker. But I don't know how to pronounce it. I cannot pronounce French, you know. I mean, it still blows my mind that the French, you know, pronounce Franklin D. Roosevelt as like Franken de Wasp. So, you know. You know, but I do like calling, you know, croissants croissant. So, you know, or use the accent croissant.
Oh, and Texas, I think in September
Yeah,
or
so
October, there should be a Extreme Showdown. Extreme Showdown is I guess that's the next big event in the Texas area. I know Virtua Fighter has been announced that it will be a main game tournament at that event, Extreme Showdown.
Oh, gotta have that. And especially if they're using the word showdown in there too, right? So though we've moved off of showdown to
I'm going to need to go
World Stage.
mention the winners. Let's see. So congratulations to Razanov for taking first place, Box Pizza Cat Box Pizza Cat second, I'm sorry, and Lucky Strike third. One more. Thanks again everyone for playing the Europe Room. If you guys want to continue playing the room, please do so. And we go put the North America side up on. I forgot to mention, I was so busy doing everything on here. QA Cam on the Europe side does stream also, so please support him. I forgot to do that earlier. And of course, we got a few people in quite a few. I think on the Europe side, those who are streaming still participate is Sandro and QA Cam.
Very exciting battle here between Blurring and Spaghetti.
Yeah.
This is a fun video. So on meta, so we've talked about Vanessa's intruder hook, right? Which like uses spatial properties to defy frames. Well, you know, Go's ankle kicks are similar, right? Go's ankle kicks are actually good to use when he's minus, and they can disrupt and override certain attacks, like work around certain attacks to kick the opponent in the ankle and set them up for bigger damage. And you'll see Spaghetti use these pretty well. Actually, Spaghetti and Tenguman both like to use these ankle kicks pretty well. So. Now this move is really nasty because it looks like a throw where he lunges in and picks him up by the legs, but it's not a throw. It's an EX low. So what does that mean? It's an EX low that will also beat sidestepping. So think of it as a full circular EX low because that's how it's functionally working. You can crush it doing like a hop kick will beat it. You block and throw. It's -10 on block. So you want to block and throw him. But if you attack, it will, you know, your attack will lose. And if you sidestep, your sidestep will lose. So you got to understand this thing that they like to do it when you're waking up, and it will defeat attacking and it will defeat sidestepping. So you either want to guard or, you know, crush it. But it's like basically think of it as a full circular EX low, even if it doesn't look like it.
Right, and for this third league in North America, we do have Weiwei joining, so thank you for playing Weiwei. We already talked about him. First time participating in Season 2.
Joy Killer's Lao's doing some fun stuff. I like it. Very nice use of the 4P plus K. you know, the nickname for this move is Sako, and Sako is a very notorious move. I do think it is Lao's best move, but yeah. But it's also hard to use. All right, got Blurring versus Jim Honey.
Round one. Ready?
Vanessa being that you're gonna learn today character. You know, nice duck without attacking. Nice duck without attacking. That's really important against that move. And like twice in a row, I saw Jim Honey duck under the EX high and not attack into it, which was really cool. Almost that conversion would be really great, and that's okay.
On the battlefield, you'd be dead.
Yeah, I think for you, Jim, the main thing is just
Learn more
focus on
approach.
making the right guesses, and as you make more right guesses against your opponent and gain damage from them, the rounds you'll start winning the rounds, and then hopefully afterwards time and you'll start winning games too.
But I do think that for now, yes, Jim, you did play as well as you could have against Blurring, but keep it up. It will improve, and you'll have your moments for sure. And also, it can be tricky in the Vanessa matchup because of the attacks she can use and win during minus. But that said, that combo that I just posted in the chat, please do write it down and practice it in training mode. It's a very universal combo that will work on everyone, and it's really powerful. And if you want to ring someone out, you can use 6 PP instead of 6 KK at the end. Really, really strong combo, very universal. So that one will work on pretty much everyone except Taka.
We have 3 more rounds remaining for North America. Cessna is currently the only one undefeated. I am playing against Spaghetti Confetti, who has just 1 loss. Right now, 3 people just have 1 loss. That is Blurring, whose 1 loss came from playing against Spaghetti Confetti, and Rayblade, who lost to Cessna. And first of all, who's to say Spaghetti Confetti. Yeah, if there's by any chance anyone watching this and don't have the Virtua Fighter game, I believe on all three consoles, Xbox, Switch 2, and PlayStation, they have a demo version, which you can play. I think there are like 4 or 6 characters that they allow you to play around with in arcade mode and also in World Stage mode. Excuse me. Check. I see. I check.
It was
So
ridiculous.
message LD Wells and Razanov to see if going into room help them or not. I see them entering the room. Do that. I don't think LD Wells use the Discord too much.
Okay. So Ray is saying that actually Ultimate Show. Oh, that's right. The Ultimate Showdown does offer an upgrade path to getting the PS5 Revo.
Yeah, for discount.
Yeah, and so by doing that, you'll still have both, and you'll still be able to play Ultimate Showdown, 2 point whatever.
Yeah, we have we got 3 versions now of VF5 now, right? VF5 on PS3, Final Showdown on PS3, Xbox.
Yeah.
Game system's different from Ultimate Showdown 2.0, and which is different from now World Stage and the current consoles.
Well, also, Final Showdown, the PS3 360 version, is also on a lot of Yakuza games too.
Yeah, okay.
Which is on PC and mini consoles. But it's like offline play only, so unless you use some kind of proxy.
Yeah, I turned on the PlayStation 3 Final Showdown yesterday to test Taka's dashes. And find that they did change some things of Taka's dashes. That was not documented. So it was fun. The stage looks great.
I forgot. Did you post on UFDC as well?
Yeah, I did on the movements portion. Because the
Awesome.
Sensei just updated his chart with a lot of frame data, different canceling.
Really good. It's really important to know though, because that is something that we kind of knew, but nobody really documented it. About that when they made the change to Taka's crouch dash, the change did not really apply to his forward dash on evade cancel or anything. But what was important was to understand that his crouch dash itself was upgraded at that game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so Taka. We knew for sure that Taka beat in Final Shadow. His forward crouch dash can avoid high throws like -5, like all the other characters can. But they changed it so that he can avoid high throws like all the other characters at the same frame disadvantage. But Taka has always had a slightly slower dashing, like backdash, crouch backdash, and forward crouch dash. He's still a slow backdashing, crouch backdashing, but his forward, he moves exactly the same now as everyone else in the forward direction.
And that crouch dash is a big deal because in Taka's design, he's a character that has a lot of 15 frame hit confirmable launchers. So like suddenly when you combine that, like 15, 16, 17 frames. So when you combine that with the ability to crouch dash, it's really powerful. At a high level, it's ridiculously powerful. It makes him like a whiff punish, a duck and punish monster. So
Alright, this is the last round. We have Blurring versus Sesson on the stream. They're both at 4 wins and 2 losses. And Spaghetti Confetti and Ray Braid is right now first and second with this 1 loss. I think
So-
Ray Braid played against RJ. Spaghetti Confetti played against Jim Hine. So spoiler, guys, play the role of the spoiler. Make it interesting. Make these top players sweat.
we're gonna create a new title called Akai's Pick, and it's whoever's the spoiler.
It's the spoiler. It's a spoiler.
Akai's Pick of the season, or to make it to relate it to baseball, Akai's Pick Off of the season. But also thanks again, Ray and Akai, for reminding us about this about the Ultimate Showdown upgrade path, because it does get lost in the conversation. And some people get frustrated, but then you're like, no, but you can get REVO World Stage cheap if you use this upgrade path. So
The DLC content that was available in Ultimate Showdown, they sure still work with World Stage.
I actually need to see if somehow I think I did do the upgrade path, but I think I didn't do what I needed to do for the DLC, so I need to double check the PlayStation Store, make sure I download all the DLCs that I already had from Ultimate Showdown. So, but I don't mind buying it again or I don't mind buying the anniversary whenever the budget allows it, because
I'm waiting for a discount. I feel like they're going. I feel like the upgrade pack it will still be more expensive when they discount the 30th anniversary version of the game.
yeah, that's true.
So, but I'm just waiting like you, where they the upgrade pack to 30th anniversary is a little bit too expensive.
Well, I wanted to buy it, but I'm tight on budget, and so when I was tight on budget, I was like, okay, I'll wait. But I mean, for me, do I think it's worth it? It's worth it for me on the sentimental aspect, but it's true that that it's not something I could recommend to everyone. But I can tell them what they would get.
I honestly recommend.
I like the Steam version though. I like it on Steam because you can download all those assets. Go ahead. I would recommend the 30th anniversary version of the game. It has so much content, but if you already have a 30th anniversary version of the game for another platform, then it's not that much value. Again, it's more of a we love VF, so we're throwing our money at it. Like SEGA, please take my money, kind of thing. So when it comes to getting multiple,
the soundtrack itself is worth it. I think having all
the soundtrack is they give you in both compressed and uncompressed FLAC. All right, go ahead.
That's all right. So congratulations on Spaghetti Cafe for getting first place. Waybrace second, and Blurring gets third. Thank you guys all for playing. That is it. This actually league had quite a bit of PlayStation players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But right now, I think on platform-wise, Steam has the most players right now that's active. PlayStation, then Xbox and Switch. I think Switch might have more players than Xbox right now. But I don't think I have any Switch players participate, except for Ray Braid and once by someone during the beta trial. So looking to get more people to participate from the other systems.
We do get a bit of it, but like FC Racer really he prefers to play on Switch too because he wants to be able to do replay analysis when he's like at work or like on break from work. You know.
Oh yeah, you can't actually go cross-platform to get your replays.
Right. So he wants to do that, but he definitely he had a little issue getting into the room on his Switch too, and then it worked on Steam. But I don't think it's just that. I think I've seen it go both ways, as you know. So even
I'm sorry, which way you seen it work?
Well, so what happened was he had trouble working on Switch too.
Okay.
Like the room, and then so he joined the room later on the Steam, and that did work for him. But as I told you, I don't want to isolate that because I've seen the reverse work, right? And I've had the reverse work for me where I joined the Akai leagues with the PS5 after not working on Steam. So I don't want to tell people like that one way is better than the other because I've seen both, like plenty. So
I can't because I haven't had the experience of people tell me, except for when you guys do. But at least for the league sessions, whenever someone did say they can't get into a room, and they do have multiple platforms or consoles they could attempt to try out, it seems they could easily get into the room when they switch. So I remember at least 5 people who had trouble getting on when they were playing on Steam. They get onto the PlayStation, they were able to get into the room. But the issue of the round 0 bug with preventing people from getting into the room, it happens to everybody. So you're during the netcode or something, they just say you can't join the room. If you switch it out to a different platform, maybe it'll work. But it sounds like this making a room where you could join as a spectator seems to be helping some people. I've only tried this for one day. I guess we'll try this again next weekend to see if those who have trouble getting into the room, if going into this duo, I'm just calling it duo, okay? Because as a spectator, and then just wait for maybe 30 seconds, like how you unplug your system, and then replug after 30 minutes, you let reset, come back in, go back into your room and see if that works. Alright. Yep, thanks everyone for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this, whatever your skill level is. Like I said, everyone has their own journey with Virtua Fighter. How far you go is up to you. But there's a lot of us who's willing to help out and try as best as possible to get everyone's experience with the game to be better events. I have issues with some rooms on Switch that I could join with Steam and vice versa. So Shogi that is posted there. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. Well, for both Steam and Switch, I have never been able to play an official tournament event. Yeah, I think that official tournament event is really not working very well at all. More so than in the past. I don't play the official tournament thing, the in-game tournament, so I can't give my own experience from that. I only tried that when they were doing the beds, as for that.
I think, yeah, I mean, that's the big deal with the official tournament event is on that one, there's not really, there might be region priority, but there's no region like restriction. So, and with the amount of people that actually do use that mode, and I like that mode personally, for me, it meant that a lot of times I would end up I would be in the same tournaments as Japanese and Korean players, like a lot. And I think that that's not uncommon because I've seen like Bushido in Colorado get into Japanese and Korean tournaments basically. And so understand that because of that, there's a high chance of rough connections. And if we are under the impression that these room problems are partly that the game is being more hostile to less than ideal connections, then I think that tournament mode's got an even higher chance of you crashing out on trying to connect to it.
I think a lot of people nowadays is when they even try to, like, before they even got the tournament going, they just get kicked out. And this is not just for people outside of Japan. I see players from Japan saying that the in-game tournament is not working for them.
That's tough.
Like Ikekuburo SEGA, not Ikekuburo Sarah, Ikekuburo Sarah mentioned this. Like you can't do those in-game tournaments now, online tournaments. So all these issues that we are experiencing, like Round Zero, the bugs, like
they should call it tournament mode back in beta. You know.
It's not just region specific. It seems to be everyone's it. But yeah,
or maybe re-beta, instead of revoke.
But they took off the beta sign on the rollback. Like
that's what I'm saying. That's why you have to call it back in beta.
But even though they took off that label, we did know that after that patch, they were still analyzing and testing things out. But yeah.
Or maybe it's a V period E period T period A. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to call it the beta.
Yeah, I think the in-game stuff is actually was a great idea, but two things I didn't really like about it was personally for me, I didn't like that it give a rank gauge bonus to your rank mode play. So that's why I didn't want to play. I didn't play that. I
actually like that they put it in because they were trying to get the rank grinders, the ones that are just really love rank a lot, to kind of be active in this mode, because otherwise this mode probably has a high chance of being a completely dead mode. So it's like a use case where, well, you do want your ranked players to want to play in a tournament. So if we do a tournament, why don't we give them a perk that, and the title perks work for some people, it doesn't work for everyone, right? But giving the rank grinders you get boosts that they like it, or they're gonna do it even if they don't like it because they're just they're rank grinding. So it's one of those things where I think but I'm also open to other things. Like I really like that now there is this ability to create the rank 42 plus rooms. I think
No,
that's
those
cool.
I actually like that. Because
Yeah.
it always like when you start getting higher up rank up there, it becomes harder to find matches too. So but I think I prefer that they did, if they were going to do the in-game stuff, have more variety and not just double elimination tournaments.
Yeah.
And find something, and also the how they did the matchmaking. I think it would have been more beneficial to have people play with good connection with each other than the priority of maximizing the number of participants in each room. I think that was the priority, that the algorithms which should try to make it as many people as possible in a single tournament. So that's why you have people playing from Japan to the other regions.
How would you like it if all of World Stage mode was able to have like first to 3, like best 3 of 5?
I would enjoy it.
I really prefer that. I mean, the game is designed around with Shundi functioning at
Shundi.
like,
Yeah, that's true.
It's so weird to like first to 2.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, with Shundi, a major important part of his game is how much drinks he has. So if there's less rounds that you could play around with to get your drinks high up, it would be considered a disadvantage for him.
What was okay? So the first thing was you didn't like the rank points per the experience perks from tournament. What was the second thing because I interrupted you? What was the second thing that you didn't really like?
I guess it would be 3 things. One is that they prioritize getting a full room instead of giving people similar connection.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the time, like, for the European players, there might be less people, and so they put all into all these Asia Japanese players, and then because of that, then the connection's bad. So half the time, this with Ultimate Showdown, when they still get into the in-game tournaments, like half the time it works, half the time it does not for them.
You think they should design some kind of interesting approach where no matter how many European players there are, we're going to advertise this thing to the European players to play on a certain day, and we're going to tell them, hey, this is, like for the Europeans, so try to make it into this room so we can keep supporting this mode for you guys.
I think they should go with more diversity and not restricted by ranks.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe because of the population players.
Yeah.
So like I think League is a great mode they have. I thought if they could have made those in-game tournaments to be leagues, so that everyone is playing. You could get all different levels playing, and everyone get matches, because I'm a firm believer that people just want to play matches, play games.
No, I agree. Like I agree with the principle too, because rank is like a ladder. We know that, but and by its name, by definition, by name, it's a ladder. But tournament is supposed to be this open thing that anything can happen. So I do think, the rank should not be so it can prioritize the seeding, but it shouldn't really prioritize much else, right? And so I think that's a good point.
Or just provide more variety. Since Ultimate Showdown is always just three days of 3 time slots for tournaments, right? And always the same type of tournament. Like, if they could just basically make it so that, more variety, or even,
I definitely want. So here's the thing, like in a future VF, like in the new VF, right? What I would like is sort of a way to integrate naturally and periodically. So it's not like always there, but maybe once in a while, you have the hyper fighting mode tournament, right? Kind of like how Quest mode in Evo had, right? Where hyper fighting mode is basically when you have when like there's no recovery on after, like, you can cancel the recovery of an attack, so suddenly you got like ridiculous combos. But I think I don't want this tournament to happen every week, but every once in a while you stick this tournament out. I think it's a fun event and a fun fresh way for everyone to jump in and go, I'm going to try to win that thing. But you don't make it like something where they get bored of it really quick and stop. But you make it as, okay, it just comes back once in a while. and that's adding to the variety, right? And then you also have turbo mode, which is super fast. Now, that's a mixed thing. That's also a reason that you want to have it just, once this season, and then or one weekend this whole season, and then it's a lot of fun. Everyone's doing it. There's a reward, and there's probably a bunch you can get into during that weekend. And then we don't see it again for 3 months because everyone would get bored if they did this for 2 weeks, So, but these like crazy variety, have fun with our fights, and just the results can be complete BS, but that's okay because it's fun. I like adding that kind of variety. So I like combo mode again, which we have it also in Final Showdown, but it's in the license mode of all things. And we also had hyper mode, but again, that's like in the license mode of all things. But we could have other variations too, and they could even put in the April Fool's variation once a year, where suddenly we have fireballs and hurricane kicks. So,
Are you by any chance logged onto one of your systems right now, Chan?
I'm not, but I can be.
Okay.
What's up?
I was just wondering if anyone's out there also, if you could just take a screenshot from in-game screenshot of the go to the room match and go to leagues. I assume that there won't be too many people with hosting leagues, and just have like all 3 of my rooms display so that I could just take a screenshot of that. So I could put that as like, hey.
I'm gonna leave that to one of the viewers. Anybody want to volunteer to do that?
If not, I could just ask them again next time.
I'm gonna screenshot it to me, so.
But let's see. But yeah, let me get ready to find who's still playing the wheel.
By the way, Obvious Creed, I agree 100%. Like VFTV, I think undisputed. Everybody loves VFTV. I'm also, like if I don't see it in a new fighting game, I'm like, why is it not in the new fighting game? If I watch like 2XKO, I'm like, where's the VFTV?
Oh,
So yeah.
Inori DWF is a spaghetti confetti.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thanks for stopping by the stream.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that Inori has played in your league before, but I'm not sure how long ago it was. It's like a year ago. So.
Let me check. I think he tried to join, and then got disconnected before the league started.
I have decent connection with him, but he has had trouble with. I do think there's a variety of players that are, maybe East Coast players he has trouble with, but he definitely has trouble connecting into larger rooms. So I think, and his connection itself seems fine, but I think it's one of those cases where he probably has a lot of hops to a lot of the players in our community. So in larger rooms, he tends to have a harder time getting in. But I'm really glad that he was able to participate in this league, because that's a wonderful sign. That is quite progress, actually. He did participate in even some of our 16 players during Revo, but of course, ever since World Stage, he could not participate in a single full room. He could only participate. He's one of the cases where he could only really connect when there was 10 or less people. He's one of those cases where that's a very consistent thing for him. And I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying that whatever it is, he's having trouble. That there definitely are some tough matchups or tough connections that he has to deal with.
So yeah, I guess since we're talking about that, let me just going back to the. So this was the first time which we tried to make I just have a third room. Let's see. Let's get to that. So normally I just host 2 rooms. Let's just put this bigger. Alright, so there's now a dual room, which we'll do this next weekend to see if this is actually something that makes it that people can get bypass that round 0 bug. So for those who might be watching and not familiar, since World Stage came out, I think 2 weeks after it came out, there's a point where a lot of people just had trouble entering the room. And so we refer to this as round 0, since you can't even play in the tournament. The first thing people need to get to the tournament to play or something, and round 0 is that. Cessna has mentioned to me that Joe Will found that if you have trouble getting into a room and you go into a different room and be a spectator, specifically a spectator, that seems to reset the game. so that or whatever netcode network issues that's preventing you from joining other rooms. And so if you be a spectator and then leave that room and try join back to the room that you were having trouble getting into, it seems to help. Two people that actually told me that they did this, Chris and Ben Hooks. Ben Hooks tried getting into the room and got me disconnected from it, and I asked him. So he joins a spectator in the dual room and was able to stay into the North America room afterwards. Chris couldn't get into the room after the some issues with the after the first league, and so he later on became a spectator in the dual room and was able to join the North America room, like just for a little bit. When he got into the room, the connections were like poor, and then he got disconnected like after like a minute or two. So it's kind of iffy the results, but there's other people at NSC on the information log, which I'll go message them to see if they can give me an idea if it did work for them, or they just joined the room because we're joking how it was like how we pray to the VF Neko guys and to make it easy on us.
We can kind of tease though that maybe Inori is able to participate in the Akai leagues because
everyone needs to go do it.
Because you reminded everyone that that this is a wired only environment or something like that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No. Not trying to catch shade on anyone.
We'll make a requirement. Everyone must go do the dual room to get cleansed before you join.
Yeah. Everybody has to get indoctrinated into J6. You know,
Yeah.
if you can give the room's title, you would call that room J6. No. So.
Yeah. So we'll try this again next weekend, and if you again if you guys can let me know, for example, if you can't get into a room, and you did try the Spectre and then were able to get into the Europe room or the North American room, that would be greatly appreciated. Because that might also go for ideas that we could send feedback to SEGA like to get fixed. But it seems like what they say is quite complicated. All right.
Did they say something? What is quite complicated?
It's quite difficult and complex, the issues.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm under the impression the issue is pretty complex. Or complex in the sense that the paths to solution are probably not easy ones. Not as easy as people would like to think, just take away easy anti-cheat, that's easy, they can't.
Alright, let me do something quickly out. Oh.
Is my game audio playing into the Discord chat? Just let me know if it is.
Your game audio? I'm not hearing it on my.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure.
I hear your keyboard typing earlier.
No, it's just my fan blowing, probably.
No, when you were typing to the Leon comment to Jim.
Yeah, that one would be because I was on the mechanical keyboard. So, but yeah, and then we also had clarification an hour ago that Onolido was talking about the rising kick being -15 on a back roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so whenever your opponent rolls away, if they're not Akira, okay, Akira is the exception. Akira is simple. When it comes to Akira and rising attacks, master the art of sidestepping it and you will destroy him. No, but that's not easy though. That said, but outside of Akira, if your opponent rolls away, you should be very greedy with your guard butt. You should be rushing up to them and try to practice guarding their rising attack and seeing which rising attack they do. Because if you successfully guard it, they're -15 and you can be ready with the punish. So, and that's one where you can mentally prepare yourself early because, well, they're rolling away. So then you just kind of run after them and try to guard them so you can punish them. And it's a fun one to improve your guard punish as well. Though I'm not one to speak because my guard punish is not that great. So.
Right. I'm going to raid Cessna since it's still playing the wheel, and he could decide where he wants to. Right, and we'll get the list of people who did join the duo room, so I can message them to get information. Alright, Razanov, LD. Well, LD did try. Since if he did join the room, then most likely it didn't work for him. Let's see.
All right, thank you so much, Akai. It's always fun hanging out with you.
Yep.
And yeah, also, you guys give good support to Setsuna. And don't forget that today there is the bi-weekly hosted by Virtua Kazama and Hubs, Fight Club Hubs.
That should be in like 2 hours around.
1 or 2 hours. I can't even tell anymore with like time zones now, but I think 1 or 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. So yeah. So please support the bi-weekly. It's a lot of fun, and it's a very consistent tournament. One of the most consistent tournaments in our community. So.
All right, let me go. Wait now. And ask for feedback. Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
All right.
Thank you very much, Akai.
Yep. Thanks for chatting. Let me go
Yeah.
exit the rooms. Oh, so that's how it looks. Okay. I'm usually not searching for people's rooms, so I can see how it actually looks. That's okay. So how's your dinner birthday party, right?
Yeah, my wife has been having a wonderful birthday weekend. I think everyone's, she loved the meal. It's the price of a MacBook Neo, but it's okay. I told her, was it Thursday? I was like, yeah, let's go to dinner for your birthday. We can go anywhere you want. Don't worry about it. Just tell me which restaurant you want. She's like, want to go to El Gaucho? I was like, okay. It's like, but paying for a family of 4 at El Gaucho is like the price of the MacBook Neo. So but it was really good. It was worth it. We had a wonderful meal, but probably gonna take me a couple months to